random disclaimer. Hey.
She wakes up early every morning just to do her hair now because she cares, y'all.
What is up, Booty Tribe? It is your girl Naja here, back again with another video. And honestly, I needed, like a lot of people, last week I needed some time off. Last week was emotional. We could talk about it a little bit at the end of this video, but if you know, you know. It was a lot. This wig, believe it or not, is 5 years old. I got it from L Wigs. Just got back from a festival. I've been raving all weekend to try to fight these election blues, so that's why she's looking extra matted. Today, we're going to be doing a pop culture rant, okay? So get your snacks, get your blizzies, get your glass of wine, whatever you do to make yourself feel good, and let's get into it. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is Zach Fox getting married, okay? Now, before I even get into it, I want you guys to look at this picture and I want you to tell me what the internet in 2024 is saying about Zach Fox's wedding. I'll wait. I'm just gonna cut to the freaking chase because I was gonna talk about how, you know, I like certain celebrities' looks at the wedding. I like that the people that he invited were pretty solid. Like, I could tell, like, in real life, Zach Fox is probably a pretty cool dude, right? But I can't. I'm just gonna get right into the meat and potatoes, child. Some people online are talking about the fact that he is with an Asian girl. Like, he married an Asian girl.
Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of these, of course, comments under that video.
And I'm sorry, but Zach Fox never gave Black Queen to me. It never did. Like, I'm sorry. It just never did. It never gave Black Queen to me. To me. It never did, okay?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
Nothing's wrong with it.
So?
People feel like they have been childish Gambino'd and bamboozled. But it's like, in reality, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Childish Gambino publicly say on live, like on air, that he would have to be with a Black woman because nobody would understand his racist humor? And then he went and got with a white girl.
I don't think I could marry like a white woman. Like, I don't think so. Maybe,
Why
but
is
I don't
that?
think so. Because I need someone racist like me. Like, I need somebody racist like me. Really?
So you don't
like,
care about love? You don't?
No, I mean, if I
attraction?
love her and like, it's like, then I'm like, man, she's the one. I found it. But like, in general, I need somebody to see the world the way I need to come home and be like, yo, like,
you need
because a white woman in general is not gonna see that.
So no, I would not say you got childish Gambino'd, because nowhere has Zach Fox ever really even talked about his love life, bro. It's always given interracial, and it's like I can't explain it, but you could always tell. I think the main thing that's wrong with the internet focusing so much on these black male celebrities and who they decide to marry and procreate with is that we all need to get a grip and realize, sis, we were never gonna run into Zach Fox in the Starbucks and get the opportunity to quote unquote make the room stank with him. And if you get it, you get it, okay? I still rock with Zach Fox regardless of who he decides to date, because it's not like he's making cocoa butter, shea butter music, trying to, you know, woo black women or anything like that. Even when I was watching him on Abbott Elementary, I'm like, this relationship with him and Quinta is giving older sister, little brother. Like, I just never saw Zach Fox being with a black woman, bro. And I know some people may not want to fuck with him now. I'm still rocking with Zach.
I also don't like how some people online were calling his wedding cheap. Like, they were like, they got too much money for their wedding to look like that. That is so out of pocket, bro. Like, there's like certain things you don't make judgments like that on. Like, that's like the equivalent of saying somebody's baby looks ugly. Like, are you gonna pay for the wedding? No. Like, I don't know. That was just out of poor taste.
Y'all trying my dog a little bit. And shout out to baby for keeping it cute, because I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, let alone, you know, propose to somebody. So shout out to her. Y'all need to take some notes. That's how you keep it cute. I'm just not surprised, girl. I'm just not surprised. I guess the collective confusion does not involve me. Oh my gosh, now we're about to talk about my least favorite topic, and the only reason I'm talking about this is to let you guys know we have some more people joining the Voldemort list. And if you don't know what the Voldemort list is on this channel, it is those who shall no longer be named. Like, you're done. You have successfully annoyed the fuck out of me. You and people that like you. And that is going to be Halle and DDG. I'm so sorry. I will no longer be talking about them. And I like Halle, but it's gotten to that point. I can't. So I am done talking about DDG and Halle. They are on the Voldemort list along with you know who. And the reason why is because this past thing, I talked about it on my podcast, of how they are that couple who doesn't want anybody in their business and keeps adding you to the damn group chat. And honestly, I'm over it. I'm so over being in their group chat, like, get me out, fix my phone, fix my phone, fix my phone. Fix my phone, fix my phone, fix my phone. So this time around, he brought the baby on Kai Cenat's stream, right? And Halle had a problem with that, because she's like, why am I finding out with the world that my baby is on Kai Cenat's stream? And it's just like I told y'all, last time I talked about them and with them breaking up and everything, and how his reaction was to do a social media parade, is that the main thing that differs with them is that DDG needs the antics and she doesn't. And it keeps popping up. The baby's only 10 months old and it just keeps popping up. Like, this is the obvious problem here. I can't believe the type of gymnastics doo-doo garbage did. He has successfully gaslighted the public and switched it around on some, oh, you guys are gonna have to excuse Halle because she's having postpartum and, like, she's not thinking straight, you know? Like, little things that wouldn't bother me, they do bother her. So, like, yeah, y'all, don't send no hate to Halle, y'all.
But one thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Halle. I don't care if people think she's wrong or not, or if I think she's wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. And Halo is the biggest blessing in my life. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what life was like before Halo. And I wouldn't have him if it wasn't for Halle. And for that reason alone, like, I got unconditional love and respect for her. We only been parents for 10 months. Now we going through like a little breakup, whatever, you know. Y'all can hate on me for as long as y'all want, but leave Halle alone, man. Mentally, y'all don't know what she's going through. And my skin is just overly thick when it comes to online backlash. But I know for her, it's something very, very new.
Who was sending hate hate to Halle. Nobody was sending hate to anybody. And that's why, bro, and y'all always wonder why I don't hang out with YouTubers, bro. Because they be making up fake shit to be relevant. Like, there was no outrage. Nigga, you making up fake outrage. Nobody said nothing about Halle. If anything, everyone was empathizing for Halle because they realized she's going through postpartum. Just because you found out about postpartum yesterday don't mean that the rest of the world didn't already know. That's why we were telling you to stop stressing her out. Like, this man can't be real. This cannot be real life. Like, sir. And then when I did a short, when I made my DDG snippet into a short, I had a lot of men in my comments saying crazy stuff. And I'm just like, wow, so this is the type of environment that he condones over there. And that's why she didn't even want to say she was with his ass in the first place. It's all starting to make sense. DDG holds the space for the whole black women this, black women that ass dudes on YouTube. Because I'm over here talking about the fact that, you know, oh girl wants privacy and shit. And like, no, I was over here talking about the fact that bachelorette party, I didn't think they were in the wrong for asking him, you're on a bachelorette party, you're lit. Like, he was at the mall looking for attention, trying to see who knew him at the mall. Like, it's giving when a college student goes back to the high school vibes, but I digress. He's trying to get attention. He got the attention, but not the attention he wanted, right? I'm gonna need y'all to wake the fuck up. He got with, impregnated the Little Mermaid. He is no longer, you know, small time DDG. Like, y'all can't keep using these fucking excuses for this grown ass man, now father. In the word of DDG, I'm reacting to videos just like everyone else.
I wanted to watch the video. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't like him. But I'm reacting to the video like a regular person.
Honestly, his fan base is the most dense bunch of people. I'm not talking about him no more, bro. Like, y'all got it. Y'all won. I am so done, and I hope other people do the same thing that I'm doing so that they end up right where Krishan and Blueface are. Because notice, nobody ain't talking about them no more. And now look. And people voted for me to talk about Krishan and her nasty ass family playing house and shit. That shit is so fucking disturbing. And Zeus ought to be ashamed of themselves for making that a storyline. It's disgusting, it's disturbing, and it actually fucking happened. Her family members have been speaking. I've been talking about this since I used to talk about them. Her family members have been online speaking about how her older sister has touched on them, how they family be touching on each other, and how it's just a whole bunch of nastiness going on, and how people have killed themselves, want to kill themselves because of this nastiness going on. And I don't think it's right for it to be platformed. And they knew that Taseki did all that shit before Junior was even born. Like, Zeus knew about these accusations. They just don't fucking care. Y'all need to delete your Zeus subscription. Because y'all are literally funding some damn bumpkins that should have never ever seen the light of day. That shit is disturbing. But hey, at least, back to the, I'm gonna close out the DDG thing, because at least Halle came to the internet and could admit, like, hey, I need to stop bringing this shit to the internet. Maybe it couldn't have went to the internet, but on some petty shit, I get it. You're online all the time. Shit, let me get online and get your attention because this is all you fucking care about. But she's right. Y'all need to keep this shit offline. Get me out the group chat. Fix my phone. Like, if you genuinely don't want people talking about you, stop it. Stop. Because they're not getting caught by paparazzi. They're not getting chased by TMZ. DDG is going on a baby daddy tour. Constantly provoking this girl, knowing she has postpartum. And I know somebody here is provoking and they're thinking it's negative. No, provocation can be, confrontation and provocation do not always have to be negative things. But when you're... Does that not get, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, this is my last straw. I don't even care if they make a Little Mermaid 2. I'm not talking about nobody involved in this. I don't care if Halo learns how to run before he learns how to walk. Like, I don't want to hear about it no more. Get me out the group chat and fix my phone. Now I'm going to talk about this Shoddy Bay and Terry Joe situation. So those of you who probably know who Terry Joe is, aka Keelan, basically does skits. Like, they do characters and do skits and everything, and they're pretty popping on TikTok, Bigo, all that stuff. There is another influencer who y'all might not know of because she's only really popping in like the Latino social media spaces, but her name is Shoddy Bay. Shoddy Bay threw a party and invited Keelan, right? And word on the curb is Keelan got jumped at her party. And her response was, I didn't even know who Keelan was. Or I didn't know who Terry Joe was. They shouldn't even have been there. Whatever, right?
No, I didn't invite him. I can show you a screenshot, guys. I did not invite that person. I never invited Terry Joe to my party. And first of all, I saw Terry Joe say stuff about me on a podcast. First of all, I met her before. She didn't do nothing to me. She said that we're in bad terms, but we're not. And first of all, we never had beef. And second of all, I met her before. She didn't do shit to me. She couldn't sit in front of my face because she seen me so many times. And yeah, and that's it. Me and her don't have beef. And I don't know why she wants to lie to the internet that we had beef when we didn't. Like, some people, I'm telling you, people lie all the time. I'm telling you, like, I never had beef with this woman.
So because of that response, people feel like old girl was being shady and purposely tried to set Keelan up. Because again, people don't know about the Latin sphere of influencers, okay? So as somebody who is biracial, Afro-Latina, right? I'm gonna have to keep it a bean. The Latin/Hispanic community on social media is so ableist, and they literally make people famous for having disabilities and laughing at them. That's it. Like, I feel so bad for you. Like, I'm so glad that I'm black, bitch. Like, because I love that I have people that can represent me, that think like me, look like me, and I can be proud to show somebody that I support them. When it comes to the other side, I can't give you one Latin influencer that I could say, you know, I mean, shit, he ain't an influencer, but Bad Bunny, you know, good for him doing some political work. He tried, right? But yeah, like, I can't tell you one Latin influencer that doesn't either have a disability, isn't homeless, doesn't have, like, physical abnormalities, doesn't have a mental disorder that causes them to do or say certain things that embarrass themselves. Like, what is Shawty Bae popular for, quickly? What is she popular for? She can't sing, she can't dance, she can't cook, she can't act, she can't rap, she can't sew. Like, what is she popping for?
I used to ride the short bus, guys. I used to ride the short bus. Like, I used to ride the short bus, and guys, I went on the short bus yesterday in Disneyland. Oh my god. When you go to sleep, like when you have your period, like this you can use for a nighttime. A nighttime is like, to be honest, people don't know this, but I escaped from my house. I'm running away. I don't give a fuck. I'm famousness. They exposed me at the first time that I posted it. I'm already used to this. I got exposed before, so like I really don't care. It's already out there. Everybody's seen it. Good for you. You saw it. Good for you. Whoever posted on the P, if you know what that is, you know.
¿Quién dijo que no? Ey, que no puedo. Yo hago lo que me dé la gana. ¿Quién dijo que no? Ey, que no puedo. Yo hago lo que me dé la gana. El mundo es mío. El mundo es tuyo. El mundo es mío.
Body by men ignoring her kisses.
Does it hurt when you do it the first time with your man? Yes. Beauty hurts, honey. Everything hurts.
Body Bay took a test and confirmed she's preggo with Rich Boy Cardi.
Cierto, me olvidé de decirte, si estás preñada, no estés tomando, ni estés andando los pares, ni...
This is horrible, what she said. This is horrible. This hurt my feelings, deadass.
No estés andando tomando ni por ahí, porque si tú tomas y estás tomando, tu hijo va a salir enfermo. Es lo único que te digo, Vanessa Farfalani.
prendas en diamante y no brillan como yo. Ey, ey, ey,
Bro, I really love this girl, bro.
I'm really toxic. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I'm really toxic. I'm really mean to him.
So with that being said, like, y'all literally only like people who are not aware of social cues, have bad hygiene, like, just to make yourself feel better. It's really fucked up. Latino community, take this L. Y'all need to do better in trying to pick people to platform. I don't think Shawty Bae did this calculated ass, oh, I'm gonna invite Keelan and then Terry Joe show up and now I'm gonna have all my machismo dudes at the party beat him up. No, that's not what happened. She genuinely thinks Keelan and Terry Joe are two different people. Like, bro, it's that bad. It's that bad, bro. I want to get into my opinion on it.
Like, what was the fight about? Why did they do that? Like, did Keelan pull them aside and be like, you know, it'd be really funny if we like pretended to throw hands? Did they just single him out because of his sexuality? That was a little rumor I was seeing online. But yeah, he was a +1, so she's not lying. Like, she didn't invite them, but she genuinely thinks that Terry Joe, the character, has like beef with her. Like, this is just a mess. But if Keelan is good, I guess we should all be good.
Ooh, girl, now I'm about to talk about these damn Jenkins, child. So I spoke about the Jenkins on my podcast with my husband or whatever, and like, that's when I was introduced to them. Like, I didn't know, and y'all told me like, no girl, there's a whole rabbit hole. So I was like, okay. So after the pod, you know, I was pretty shocked by what I saw on the podcast. Like, okay, so the initial shocks that I had, for one, there's nothing wrong with getting by how you can get by. I've had to share rooms with my brother and shit, bro. Like, I get it. My mom's done moved niggas into our house before, and I had to share a home with a whole bunch of people. Like, I get it. However, why are the kids sleeping in the living room next to the door where, like, somebody, it's just not safe. You got cleaning supplies and all that by the kitchen. Like, it's just not a safe place for kids to sleep. And then y'all are in the bed with a big old mattress, freaking gaming systems, all that. And it just, I don't know, I just knew something was off just from that, right? So then I go and do further research, and wow.
Yesterday, I did the thing that I keep saying I'm gonna do, and then I just don't do. I cleaned my bedroom, and it was a literal fucking disaster zone.
I thought that like using a viral video and then using it for yourself like as a stitch or something might bring you more attention, but I quickly found that's not the case. Really? Then you're not many more dollars to just say all that?
No, nothing's wrong with the W-2. There's no W-2 that's gonna give me $30+ an hour right off the jump of what I've been working since I've been 18 years old.
We love you too. Honestly, we really do love the followers that are being supportive, kind-hearted. Thank you. Haters too.
I worked night shift. I worked night shift for 10 years. And she worked night shift for like 6 years. Night shift is not the business anymore.
Sister says to me the other day, I don't know how you do it. You just have this like ability to keep going no matter what, no matter how tired you are. Sis, it is because I smoke marijuana. I got that Mary Jane running through my vein.
No, because it's getting out of hand now. Is anybody worried about their health? Is anybody worried about waking up the next motherfucking morning? At this point, what the fuck is really going on? I mean it. I'm telling you.
Listen, you're gonna hate me for this one, but this is my 5th child, okay? Gentle parenting don't do shit. I will not raise my kids with gentle parenting. You got me bent back sideways.
Money and bring ourselves out of this pit. So let's see it. See, the people that, I don't know if you're coming at it from a understanding, like non-judgmental point of view when it comes to the bedroom, or if you really just don't get the sense of it, because we wouldn't make the decision if it wasn't right for the kids. The front door is the only concern, but why would we shut them in the smaller space?
These people are country and ghetto as fuck, bro. I'm sorry, they are. I've dealt with certain people like this in my upbringing, bro, when I moved to the South. It's given kids eat hot dogs, adults eat crab legs. Because what do you mean y'all got a PS5, y'all got all these things, this man don't gotta work. His version of working is brainstorming ways to get money, acting like he's fucking Eddie off Ed, and Eddie or some shit. And then I got even more triggered when I found out this is a blended family. So like you the stepdad and you're the stepmom. And like it's just triggering me so much because y'all are so focused on being dictators and like really, in my opinion, getting off on the fact that you may not have that much power, but you got power over these kids. And let me get back onto bruh thinking that he could think up some dollars, because y'all know me, I'm all about manifestation. But in order to properly do that, you need to have motion. You need to do actions, right? You can't just think that you're gonna manifest your way into some money. Like, that's just not how it works. You have to actually do shit to apply yourself.
First, I don't DoorDash, but HVAC, yeah, I was only getting paid 22 after a whole year and doing the most. TriMet is also a good idea.
He was literally doing the most work there.
Why don't I DoorDash? DoorDash is like having a W-2. No, nothing's wrong with the W-2. There's no W-2 that's going to give me $30+ an hour right off the jump of what I need. I've been working since I've been 18 years old.
We love you too. Honestly, we really do love the followers that are being supportive and kind-hearted. Thank you. Does that say Hannah?
Yeah, he's a third shifter. That's his choice. That doesn't have to be my choice. I don't have to work night shift. I worked night shift for 10 years. I don't have to work night shift. And nor do I want to.
The cancer you're going to get from that stuff is not cheaper. Police Academy. Respect for...
How much more would it be in a 2-bedroom? I don't know, because everything just went up. But everybody wants 2.5, 3 times.
Owning my own bakery would be a dream job. What about you, Valerie?
About my felon husband, I don't have a record. What is my dream job? My time.
It's a dream. I can't dream about owning a bakery. Are you serious?
Oh no! They said I'm enjoying being employed. I hate doing whatever I have to do to make money. If I got paid in my life, I got paid enough to work a regular freaking job or whatever the case is, paid my worth.
Whoa, that's cool looking. Is it Carrie? I think it's a Carrie. Thank you.
It made me think, when he said that, it made me think of the couple that lives in the tent that be on TikTok. He be talking about that's all he does, that he don't want no 9 to 5 or somebody telling him what to do. Baby, you better wake the fuck up, because you're about to be next. You're about to be in the tent over here playing with a man who just likes to inseminate shit and talk about he about to manifest some money while playing PS5 on his back. Bro, you could at least get some fucking streaming, like you can't game on that bit. Like, you're literally a bum. And then he has other kids from a previous relationship and is on some, oh, I can't get a W-2 because they're gonna garnish my wages for my first kid, so that's why I have to get creative with how I make money. And my thing is, like, does that child not deserve that money? That is that kid's money. Like, you're tripping. His first BM already came out, called him out publicly, as she fucking should. He's a damn mess.
Hi. Since we're on here speaking about the resilient Jenkins, actually, he has more than one son. Hi, I'm the first baby mama. I'm absolutely embarrassed the fact that that's my sperm donor. I will not be posting my child on here because y'all not gonna know. But my son is almost 12. Since everybody wants to kind of chime in, that man that everybody's saying they have two loving parents walked out of his son's life when he was 2. Okay, hasn't seen his son since he was 5, and that's because I reached out to him to come to his kindergarten graduation, and at the time he only had one child, which was the little black boy you guys see in his videos. That's my oldest's little brother. Now my oldest, who's at the top because he will be 12, doesn't even know he has 2 other siblings. So no, they didn't meet when he had one child. He probably has more. He hasn't paid child support, but he has a PS5. I feel bad for those kids. I literally feel bad for my child's siblings, sad to say, that they have to sleep on the floor. And that man has not changed. And it's disrespectful. Mind you, my child's name is being changed. I'm at work, but I keep seeing this shit, and it makes my blood boil. My son doesn't have to worry about anything. He's in a loving home. He has grandparents. He has his aunties, his uncles, close family members that are surrounded. My son is loved, and he knows he's loved. And I'm so glad I kept my son out of that situation. Because I never not wanted my son to not know his dad. And he's asked, and I've tried. I have receipts. I've tried to get him to be a part. Even his son asked, Mommy, I just want to know my dad. Why can't I see my dad? Mind y'all, when that happened, I reached out to him. He read the message, never replied. So I had to put my son in counseling, just because I knew it was bothering him, and there was nothing that I could say that was going to help him. I just told him, your dad made choices, and he chose to make those choices. It has nothing to do with you. So for people that are saying like, oh, they're in a 1-bedroom apartment there with 2 loving parents. No, that's not love. You don't put your kids on the floor. You sacrifice for your kids. You don't put your kids on the floor. His priorities were messed up, and that's why we never worked. That's why we didn't work out. Because his priorities, as you guys can see, are all messed up. And now you're going viral. For what? And then you continue to make more babies, and you couldn't even take care of the first one that you had. He don't even know you, but he wanted to know you. You don't even know how great of a kid you got. And I'm so blessed that he doesn't have to worry about being in that situation. He will never have to be there. But what I am sad for is, he's never going to know his siblings. And the way Portland is so small, no telling if he would ever run into his siblings when he gets older and not even know it. I have to protect my baby, y'all. I can't even let him see this. He don't have no phone, but I'm sure there'll be somebody out there that can, and he'll see it. So now I have to kind of keep him at bay and let him know myself.
And that lady is just as loony as him. Oh, an elephant in the room. They are not broke. They are not broke. They're doing very well. You got a PlayStation 5. That's a car note. I really feel like his stupid ass has told her that he has to live below his means so that the courts doesn't see how much money he's making, so that his other, baby mom or whatever will see it. Earth to dumbass. Like, you're so selfish. That's just the main thing that I took away from them after doing more research, is that they are very selfish. They're doing this offer, the Creator Fund, and they're just having children so that they can get a tax break at the beginning of the year. It's so obvious. They are just some weirdo ass breeders. Like, they know what the fuck they're doing. The mother is definitely a pick-me who doesn't realize, like, she can easily get replaced by the next, because he's done it before, and he will definitely not pay for them kids also. And if anything, you know that he will go through hoops to not do it. And then he keeps calling it W-2ing. Like, oh, I can't get no job with no W-2 because they're gonna garnish my shit. And I'm like, bro, the first baby mom even came out and was like, bro, you're not even bringing in more than like 10 cents. Like, you don't make any money. Like, you're a bum.
But, yeah, Andrew, I hope you showed up to your court case for your child support. That was on October 2nd. It is October 29th. See, she said in her live earlier that God has been blessing them. No, baby. Embarrassment. She's an embarrassment. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what people are saying. It's an embarrassment. You should be embarrassed. And if you could sleep at night knowing that your kids sleep on that floor and you're able to just be up in a room decked out with a PS5 and you don't even take care of your first child and you think you about to be blessed. Oh no.
Let's address the child support thing.
Child support? Okay. The child support and child. I have the one other child, Anthony. I've been paying child support via garnishments ever since I can remember.
So, you wanna know what's funny, y'all? This is the recent affidavit I received, right? So if you've been paying what you said you've been paying, Andrew, why do they need this? Did you do it? Did you do it? Oh yeah, Stephanie, do you want me to do you want me to send you the message that I sent you back in August with the affidavit? Do you? Oh, Andrew, do you want me to go back to my messenger? To my messenger. Do you want me to go back to my messenger? I could pull up all the shit. I don't care how many jobs you had. You never stayed at one. And when he was getting a little itty bitty bit, he wasn't getting much. I remember getting my account that from the state of Oregon. They sent me 5 cents. They sent me 5 cents. You ain't paid much. Sit up there with that. You got me. I will air your shit out. Air your shit out. You got me. I got receipts. I have every court document that has been sent to me. This is my recent one. Did you show up? Sit up there stuttering like a. You can't even get your mother straight. You stupid. You pissed me the. You just set me off. Now I'm unhinged. Got me. I want to sit there and play stupid. You sit up there in that nasty ass apartment. Don't ever forget when you did see my son when he was about 6 or 10 months old, and you took him to some random house, and she was up in there. She lived like her, and I took you outside polite. Don't sit there and don't play me. I took you outside polite. Don't let you ever have my baby in a dirty ass house. He was about 6 or 10 months old when that shit happened. You want to play with me? I told you don't play with me, Andrew. You know I don't play with me, Andrew. I will air your shit out.
Like, you need to get a vasectomy. You need to get your shit snipped. Like, stop. She even admitted she's gonna have some more kids for money. So y'all can keep entertaining that if you want. But I'm about done with them. I'm not talking about them no more. I was gonna make like a whole commentary video on them. But I'm just gonna make a video on people who beg in general. Because I have a few people that I be seeing that I'm like, baby, you make more than me. You driving a better car than me. Christmas is coming up. Like, bitch, let me hold $1, shawty bae. What you mean? So now I want to get into my love after lockup. Y'all know that's my little show, girl. Y'all know that's my show. I gotta talk about it. So let's get on everyone's favorite couple, Daniel and Bianca.
You didn't bring your keys?
I forgot. I know.
Oh my god, look at you.
I'm sweaty.
You're just gonna sit on the couch all nasty?
Yeah.
Pet peeve.
Bianca officially is the problem. She is officially the problem. I hate when some drama goes on and people only tell half of the information to their best friends. Because as a best friend who that used to happen to a lot, it makes you feel stupid right along with they ass. And it's like, bitch, you couldn't have told me the real tea. I could have saved you from looking dumb.
Just want to make sure that you're like thinking all these things through before you just pack up your whole life and just move away to somebody you've only met once. Well, I think she's honestly jealous.
She gonna call her best friend talking about some, yeah, I feel like a sugar mama. We're arguing all the time and the bickering.
Do you want to come visit? I'm free this weekend.
I mean, I'm pretty spontaneous. You would need to ask Daniel, or?
I pretty much paid the bills right now, so
Yeah,
it's fine. But no, it's not his choice.
How's the living situation going, though?
We're definitely butting heads.
Oh, really?
We're arguing.
Definitely should be entitled when you're like little bill.
No.
Lacks to tell the best friend how she got plastered drunk. Lacks to tell the best friend how he is trying to be sober and she doesn't give a fuck.
What do you think about me proposing to Bianca?
I'm still worried about Bianca wanting to drink.
Lacked to tell the best friend that the reason why she's a quote-unquote sugar mama is because that's how you got him, and how you get him is how you lose him. And honestly, that man has been asking you for rides to work and you be like, nah, I don't want to. Girl, how is he supposed to get the money so that you don't have to provide anymore? Like, she just is very, very immature. I know she's 23, but shit, bitch. Like, and I'm sorry, but I really feel like she should probably stop talking about that accident, because I'm sure people are wondering, like, I don't know, that something just seems off about that to me.
So this is where I almost died. I'm not allowed to talk about the specifics from the settlement, but I have a lot of money.
Just saying, something seems a little off about the accident settlement claims. Now, one thing I can get on Daniel for is, bro, I didn't realize how much older you were than her. You need to get with somebody your own age and stop fucking playing. Because I don't know why you're surprised half of this shit is going on. You're with somebody almost 10 years younger than you. Like, you really need to tighten up. So now Key Rock and old girl, the trans man, and the redhead couple, I feel like they're doing it for TV at this point. I feel like y'all are doing it for TV at this point, because what in the hell is really going on with this little fake ass wedding?
I've been sitting on it for a month. I'm trying to figure out what to do too. This was such short notice. Like, literally, we're trying to figure everything out as the day goes by.
Sorry, sir. Thank you so much, but it's not going to be a wedding today. Okay.
Y'all doing the most for the TV to keep your spot on the show, because y'all know the fucking probation situation for redhead is really fucked. And I could have told you with my eyes closed that getting married, a felon getting married to a felon, is not gonna work. And I stick to by what I said last time. They need a third. They need a third person. And again, just like with Bianca, redhead needs to let Key Rock go and work in that other town to get themselves established, so that she has something to come back to, you know, when it is time for her to move, if they let her move. But yeah, as of right now, it's just giving TV storyline. The only person that's really acting well is the fucking Chihuahua. And if you know, you know. Because everybody else, it's just like, girl, why the fuck you got me out here? Like, next couple, our little hillbilly dudes. Now, isn't it the consequences to my motherfucking actions? So everybody cheating on everybody in this small ass town. Everybody kissing cousins in this town. And turns out old girl is still married to her ex, but they're legally separated. But she can't get any assets and shit without him trying to fight for it, because of her not going about it the right way, basically. Like, she should have been a little bit more serious earlier on about the state of that relationship.
I'm still technically married. Shut up.
What do you think, some goose is gonna come down and grant you a divorce?
No, I thought that's what you thought.
What happens if she buys that house and half kids?
They still haven't done the paternity on whether the little boy is Rose or not. Most likely it probably isn't. But even if it is, then your ex-husband can prove that you had an affair, which would be beneficial in his, you know, plight. Regardless if it isn't, his name is on the birth certificate, and he can say, and the lawyer even told her this, that you're going to have to pay back all that money that he gave you over the years. And you're just going to have to eat that shit. Now, the preview for next week is her groom-to-be on drugs. I'm gonna hold my hand, hold your hand, let's all hold hands. I want you to look at this face right here. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. That man has been on drugs the whole fucking season. He got out of prison and was on drugs. Now, this is an opinion. I get it. This is an opinion, but this is my opinion. I feel like he's on or like methadone or something like that, because that's how people act when they on that shit.
Hey. My name's Abigail. Nice to meet you. I'm Kimberly. Nice to meet you.
They may not feel high, but they are. Like, and a lot of people struggle with getting off of Suboxone. Like, even celebrities. I read Julia Fox's book. She's on Suboxone because she has a heroin problem. Like, but some people take it too far to the point where the Savant is giving heroin-like effects. And bro looks like one of those people who he's abusing something. Because even when he was trying to get that job, they were like, well, we're going to have to do a drug test. And bro was like, oh. Looking scary. The last couple I'm going to talk about is the one that I can't figure out if they're Hispanic. I think they're Hispanic. They're probably Puerto Rican or something too, because I'm like, are y'all black? Are y'all, what's going on? I feel like my judgment of her was spot on last week. She likes getting the attention of being pregnant.
Definitely a baby in there. The only people that really know what's going on are us and the children.
Because how are you in a high risk and you over here trying to surprise your mother-in-law with a pregnancy that you know she's going to be upset about because her house fucking burned? I don't know what's going on with that. Why is everybody house burning this episode? That was crazy. Like, didn't somebody else's house burn too? Oh yeah, Zariah and Ogre. There's something's going on with her too, with Zariah and bruh. Something going on with her. Something's going on with her, like, cause how you the pastor's daughter and all this shit, and you got one baby daddy that's in prison, and then you go to the tarot reader and shit, who, mind you, her daddy was not wrong. That whole dark-sided, bro. Like, she's starting shit.
You got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about painful endings. Tower card. What happens with the Tower, Z? Chaos. Chaos. Okay. Even with the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Tower is literally that destruction, that whole foundation, things that unexpected. Okay. You both have a lot coming for you. I don't know where I heard plug. A lot of change is about to happen. Okay.
I'm getting annoyed right now because it's like, how hard can it be to shuffle some cards and pull it and say, hey, this is what this means? Patrice, you want some bull?
I heard the word female. You have a female energy that's around you that's so drama-filled. Someone either like from your past, someone that you talked to, could be like, I heard the word ex, so it could be like an ex-fleeing or whatever. Like, is it Yana? The same person that we've been talked about that's already popped up. It's not even the big mother. This is just too much. This is just too much. I need a moment.
She's one of those people that knows that Zariah is a little crazy and that she can make money off of that lady. Because she definitely starting shit. You over here talking about there's another woman. What? Well, stop starting shit. But yeah, she a little off. She's a little off. Even like how I feel like her blending her family is a little too soon. Like, you have an autistic son and you over here having him call this man daddy, knowing that he can get locked up and go back just like his actual daddy. Like, I just feel like something a little off right there. She has good intentions, but she's very possessive and off. And he needs to realize he's not in the streets no more. And him and his high ass mama, bro. His mom is so funny, but I'd be so mad if that was my mom, bro.
I know I have. Even in this world, it's not like living a good life. All of them fighting their own way. The father, he just kept hugging. He still Father, I said nothing. Father, don't judge me. Don't Father, you respond. But before you said that's incredible. 1 day, 2 days, just go over there. Then there's that 1 day.
I feel like there's a time and place for everything. It gives me anxiety because my parents are strict.
That's a problem for a whole lot of us. We don't want to admit when we messed up.
I don't know how they're going to react to Karen. Your mother's fine. She's having a breakdown right now.
His mom be geeking off the animals, bro. Back to the Latin couple. Yes, I feel like she thrives off of the attention of being pregnant. Because you literally are high risk as fuck and you're over here with the kids, don't tell her, when it's like, bitch, you know you got 30 minutes. Yes, 30. Like, come on now. You were just doing a will with a lawyer, trying to put all that responsibility on your daughter who chose not to have all them fucking kids like you did because you married a dude who you don't think can take care of your autistic son.
In a situation where you don't make it, what happens with your minor children?
I will pick my daughter, Kylie.
You talk to the lawyer. You got to figure it out.
Elephant in the room, it's giving the same vibes as like girls when they have a baby with a dude and they're like, oh, my man can't change my baby diaper. Bitch, did you like lay in bed with a pedo? Like, I'm confused. So when she said, oh no, my daughter need to take care of my autistic son, I'm like, bitch, did you marry and reproduce multiple times with a man who you don't think will be able to take care of the kids you already got? Something is wrong. And I really feel like she only has kids for attention. Like, just how she was so giddy and just like her stomach all out. Like, I'm like, girl, this is serious. Like, you need to get your life. But yeah, y'all, that is all the topics I have. I know some of you guys wanted me to talk about the election, but honestly, bro, I have election fatigue, and I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. I just don't see a point in talking about politics anymore. Like, I really don't. The only time I'm gonna talk about, and if y'all want like a full-blown explanation, I talked about it on my vlog channel because I posted a vlog literally right after the results came out. I was tired, I was sad. Like, if y'all want that type of reaction out of me, y'all gonna have to go over there. Cause I already done shuck my ass on somebody's stage. I'm feeling better. Like, I can't be a slave of the mind. Like, I got to keep going. I got to keep doing, right? But what I'm not gonna do is sit here. Here, I wrote some notes down. Election blues. I feel like both sides have them right now, because you have one side who has like impending doom. I'm talking, I got my mama texting me telling me I'm about to move back home to New York. Like, you got some people having impending doom. Then you have other people who are what I'm calling going through the find out stage, okay? You fucked around and now you're finding out. You got people Googling stuff that they should have Googled before they voted. Like, this whole thing, and I said this even back when it was just Sleepy Joe and bruh. I already knew this was gonna be a shit show. I just didn't think it was gonna tank that bad. I feel like the big reason why I'm not talking about politics anymore is because I'm not going to be the platform for somebody to argue. You made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. He's now the president of the United States. It is what it is, and that is it. I'm not about to argue with you about what could have been. I'm not going to talk to you about what could have been. It just is what it is. Get in your bed and lay in it. You're having people who voted for somebody getting online being like, I don't get why nobody fucks with me anymore. Like, my family's not fuck with me. My friends don't fuck with me. I don't get it. I won. Why are they not? Bro, you can call us sore losers. You can call us whatever you want. We just know where you stand morally now. And I don't see there to be a reason for you to be in my life. Why I should be letting this stuff in my life. And all I could do is help out the people that I can around me, including myself. We are in the fuck around and find out stage, and you just gonna have to find out. And that's everybody, regardless of who you voted for, because it is what it is. If y'all want to see more of like an in-depth thing, go on my vlog channel. I'm about to get out of here. I gotta put my face on and everything. Thank you guys so much for the support. Make sure you guys like the video on your way out. And if you did get to the end of the video, make sure you put an alien emoji, okay? I love when y'all put the alien emojis. You can just flood it. You can just be out of this damn world, bitch. I was gonna say put an orange, but honestly, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you guys are taking care of your mental health. Please go do something for you today and do something for someone that is affected. Like, honestly, do something kind today. That is the humor, kindness, love, ideas of peace, prosperity. Like, all you could do. I like what somebody else said online. Like, our ancestors have been through worse. Like, that shit is in you. I remember there was a point in time where there was that phase of, I'm not my ancestors. Baby, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I'm gonna need you to get it together, bitch. So yeah, now every time I leave it, I'm gonna tell y'all I love y'all, and I hope y'all are good out there. Please be safe. Peace.